Slayer3 asks, which is better, Garshasp or Witcher 2? Witcher 2, clearly. What kind of... No, you're a retard. Fuck off. Mr. Carl Cooling asks, varför har du inte lagt upp någon video på typ 5 dagar? Ledset ansikte. För att jag inte har streamat något på typ 5 dagar. Och jag orkar inte typ edita. Kan man säga så? Edita. Något av de skiten som jag har typ i bakfickan. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't speak Swedish. Everything's terrible. Fuck! Terox92S asks, why is everything so funny? Everything isn't funny. There's a lot of non-funny things in the world, man. The GT Foursome asks, Dope, why do you died all the time? I don't died all the time, do I? Do I died a lot? I don't think I do. This question makes me kinda sad. Oh. The Feared Visor asks, cut or uncut! 1111111. Uncut, clearly. I'm not American or Jewish. Chris is Mint 1992 asks, can I tickle your balls? And the right sentence would have been, may I tickle your balls? And fuck off. Chrissy Buell and Temasta21 both asked, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Clearly, reptiles laid eggs way before the chicken evolved, so the egg, duh! Let's Play Media UK asks, why no Steam? Oh, that voice is really hard to do on demand. I have Steam, but just... No. Okay. Imaginary Albot asks, would you rather lick the entire floor of a public bathroom once every year? Or own 15 indestructible cats who despise you and will do whatever they can to harm you? Meow. The cats, because I could lock them in boxes they could never destroy and then I would be safe. I guess. Horror Film Girl 2007 asks, which has been your favorite game so far? So far what? So far this year or so far ever? This year, Portal 2, I guess. Horror Film Girl 2007 also asks, do you know that you make my day with every video? Well, now I know, I guess. That's kind of a self-fulfilling question, don't you think? Johnny91 asks, what is 2 divided by 0? You can't divide by 0, you silly boy! Silly boy! Both Jake Mudkip and... what is that? Both decided to ask, has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to look more like? And fuck off. That's not funny. It hasn't been funny since, well, fucking ever. The Macline asks, how clean is the rim of your asshole right now? Metaphorically and physically. I guess it's kinda clean both ways, yeah? It's, yeah, pretty newly showered, etc. And, well... Cord364 asks, why does it burn when I pee, Dopefish? Why? Why? You might have a urinary tract infection or something like chlamydia or gonorrhea. If it... I guess you should go see your doctor. Yeah. 11 Koopa version 211 asks, have you ever herped a derp? Yes, I have. Just ask Lord Peppa. He knows all about it. Flyax asks, can you tell us more about Nissen, your cat, winky face? I don't have a cat called Nissen. You're doing it wrong. Artin Basikian asks, how many PS3 games does it take to make the world a better place? 1, if it's good. Konks13 asks, hey Dope, who's your drug supplier? I'd love to try some of the stuff you're on, looks like fun. I never give out my sources. Lil Rabid Mutt asks, why does my piss smell like sulfur? Are you a demon? Have you recently been possessed by a demon? Or have you eaten a lot of kalaspuffar lately? All 3 are valid answers. I don't know which one applies to you, but yeah. Nunilzizi asks, when did you first start streaming and how did you get into it? Here's the question I was talking about earlier. See, it all connects. Yeah! I first started streaming, 2, 3? What the year is it? 2011? 2010? 2003? I guess 2 years ago? I might be retarded. Nah, it can't have been 3 years. Right. So 2 years ago, almost exactly, I started streaming because I saw some people on 4chan do it, because I used to go there a lot back then. And it seemed like fun, you know, playing video games, having an audience, you know, shit like that. I'd kind of like tried to make LPs in the past, but I never really got into it. But you know, live streaming just felt a lot more natural because you could interact with the audience live instead of like through comments and all that. Yeah, so that's the story, I guess. When and with whom did you start the website? Wait, that's from the last asker, same asker, right? It must have been a year ago, something? I don't know, I should have checked these dates before answering, but yeah. After a while of having had the livestream being quite successful on livestream.com, we decided to move to our own website and get another chat because the livestream chat was frankly quite fucking terrible. And like we set up some forums and shit like that and got a proper community going. And with whom did I start it? Well, the people who were around at the time in the stream, the streamers who had joined and the audience, they followed over and yeah. It kinda went from there, I guess. Detonator asks, who would you rather have as a sidekick? Wait, he doesn't have in there. Oh well. Jesus or a black guy? It completely depends on what we're going to do. Obviously. I mean, Jesus, he's all cool, he can like create wine and like make snakes. Wait, no, that's Moses. Fuck, what does Jesus do? He can make bread, right? And fish. And he has like Ankh of Reincarnation as well, which is pretty cool, I guess. If, I don't know, why would it be... I don't know. He's got some magic powers. They're pretty neat, I guess, but they're kind of specific. Like, if we're trying to survive starvation, I would rather have Jesus as a sidekick, clearly, because he can just make fish out of fish, and he like pirates fish, man. I don't know. He makes a copy and then distributes it. Doesn't he like make the fisher go out of business because there's nobody buying his fish because everybody gets it for free? Whatever. Well, the black man clearly is more athletic, so like if we're running a race, I'd clearly have the black guy as a sidekick, or maybe if we're in a fight or something, he would be better than Jesus. Jesus would just like turn the other cheek and like be useless. Then again, Jesus can heal. Sir Soapy asks, what's your favorite animal to have sex with? Humans. Poverslawi asks, hårdrock eller mainstream musik? Det beror helt och hållet på vad du menar med hårdrock. Om det är massa skrikande och oljud och skit, så tar jag hellre och lyssnar på lite Justin Bieber. Ja. Minifensum asks, where are you from? Super Crackho asks, vart fan bor du? Hate Xa 911 asks, do you live in Sweden? The code is here asks, are you Swedish? Conic92 asks, oh, and where in Sweden do you live? South/mid/north is good enough. T. The Cordis here also asks, what part of Sweden are you from? Slafen asks, what area of Sweden do you live in? And Fille3133 asks, vart I Sverige bor du? And I live in a province called Ostergothia? Ostergothia? I don't know what that would be in English. Östergötland. Mini Fensam asks, what do you do? Do you have a job? No, I don't have a job. I don't do anything. I sit around at home playing video games like a useless fuck, talking into a microphone sometimes while doing the thing mentioned before. And that's about it. Synox Elite asks, how do you smell? I wanna smell you. Right now I smell like a mixture of shampoo, perfume, deodorant, and I guess a bit of sweat. And I guess that's how I usually smell. It's hard to smell yourself, isn't it? Then again, your own man musk does smell pretty good. Pretty good! You know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. 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 Followist asks, hey Dopefish, will you marry me? The Oriental Cookies 01 asks, can I marry you? Samantha Unicorn asks, will you marry me? Super happy smiley face. Rose Death Stoves asks, can I marry you? Sweet Pivoter asks, will you marry me? And the answer to all those proposals are... Wait, the answer is, of course, yes, I will marry you. As long as you know, like, have a house and you're moderately beautiful and, you know, I don't know. Cardboardy asks, favorite YouTube video ever? I don't know, it's too hard to tell. I actually have this really weird one nobody's ever heard of called How to Make Green, which was like my first ever favorite on my account, and I guess that's my favorite because I can't pick any else because there's so many good ones.